Okay guys, this is Loco. I'm going to start with my Yardbirds collection. And the first one is this one, which is the Yardbirds Greatest Hits. And percentage-wise, I would say I have the most greatest hits of the Yardbirds than any band. Of the 11 records I have of the Yardbirds, probably a good 8 of them are greatest hits. Nice cover, done in the 70s. Yardbirds favorites with all the birds, the Yardbirds. We're in a yard. Yardbirds Greatest Hits, another one in the 70s. Not bad. This is an American press. These 3 are all U.S. presses. So not greatest hits. I told you 3 in a row of the Yardbirds For Your Love. Wait, that doesn't end there. 4 greatest hits of the Yardbirds. The Yardbirds Greatest Hits. It's under the first pressing. The few albums I don't have of them are Over, Under, Sideways, Down. I don't have that. And I think it's the actually first one I might have on the compilation I'll show you shortly. Okay, greatest hits. Let's not stop there. This is a German greatest hits import. Legend of the Yardbirds. One of these German labels. Pretty cool, the picture of Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page and Keith Ralph, Paul Samuel Smith and Paul Dreja. There you go. That's it. Another German pressing of the Yardbirds, Shapes of Things. I told you, tons of greatest hits of the Yardbirds. We're what, 5 for 5, 6 for 6 now? Okay. Another German pressing of another Yardbirds greatest hits. Yardbirds 20 greatest hits. I mean, they're great sounding records, don't get me wrong. European pressing, fantastic, unbeatable. Now, I'll show you now the real nice ones coming up. This one is a 2-album complete records, U.S. pressing of the Yardbirds London 63, the first recordings, and 1 record that they did with the great bluesman Sonny Boy Williamson. It's a double album on complete records. The Yardbirds and Sonny Williamson, their first recordings. And of course you open it and it gives you a synopsis of the 2 albums. Very nice on complete records. I love this one. Sounds great. Vinyl is pretty heavy. Okay, this one is a mono copy. First pressing US of Having a Rave Up with the Yardbirds. And this album is a classic album. If you can get this on vinyl, get it. And if you have it or own it on CD also, well, that's okay. It's not as great as a vinyl. Obviously, it doesn't sound as good, but still. But if you can get this on vinyl, I highly recommend it. It's a great album. This is a mono first U.S. pressing. Now here comes an Italian picture disc imported of the Yardbirds For Your Love, Heart Full of Soul. This is a sealed copy of it. I love it. It weighs a ton. I really want to open this and play it. Why have it sealed? I mean, please look at it. Peck is looking on, Keith Ralph, and all of the fellow Yardbirds. It's an Italian one. Italians generally do have pretty decent and pretty good pressings also. This is an Italian import seals. Next is a fantastic double album done by the Charlie label in the UK of the Yardbirds Shapes of Things. These vinyls are heavy as can be. Excellent sound quality, great picture, and great synopsis of the Yardbirds. I love this one. The vinyls are heavy as can be. Charlie Records, I don't know if they're still around, did great records. And as you can see, this is one part. Look at the actual Charlie label with Charlie there kind of wacky out. I don't know if you can see him well. Sorry that I'm moving the record up a little bit. There he is. There's Charlie. Hello, cheers to you. How are you, Owen? Let's have a Guinness on me. Happy Boxing Day. And I love Britain, so that is the truth. And I love British bands. I think they're the greatest of all. Just to throw that out there. Even though there's some decent American bands. And now coming up is the best of all. This is a Canadian, and I love Canadian pressings of records. Me personally. If you live in Canada and you don't appreciate what you have, I feel sorry for you. You have great pressings, as good as any European or Japanese pressings in my book. This one is fantastic. It's also called the Yardbirds Shapes of Things. It's also a 2 album. Beautiful, fantastic picture of Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page there on the cover. It has a great synopsis of the band, the same as the Charlie Records in the UK does. But the Canadians did a wonderful job on the vinyl. Not only is the sound quality very good, it's colored vinyl. Check out this one. I think it's a kind of a marble-ish, pinkish color. And it actually sounds fantastic. And it looks great. Check it out. It's absolutely brilliant. Beautiful. Love it. It's a clear vinyl. Now, if this one is nice, the other one that comes with it is the same color as the sleeve, green. Look at this beautiful green. I mean, wow. I don't know if the camera is not showing the full beauty of it, I mean, it can't show it. The camera definitely does not. It's a beautiful color. It's not as dark as it seems on the camera. It's a little bit lighter green. It's a beautiful green color. It's really not showing well on the camera. It's not. It's showing very dark, and it's not. It's a beautiful green color. So those are all my Yardbird albums. I hope you enjoyed. Now I'm going to throw in a few oddball albums I have. I have a lot of oddball albums, but this one is funny as can be. This is actually The Amazing Adventures of Pac-Man, my favorite video arcade game of all time. And yes, I know Mario Brothers, I know Donkey Kong is great, Space Invaders, but this to me is my favorite. Is Pac-Man. The Amazing Adventures of Pac-Man. It's music. Here is Miss Pac-Man, Dancing with Baby, Pac-Man, and Mr. Pac-Man. Great songs like the Pac-Man theme, Take the Fruit and Scoot, Slightly Crazy Lazy Day, which I love that title. Now another one, very funny. Love the cover, even though these are bubblegum songs. I think I Love You and all that, but the cover, I loved it and I picked it up for $1. Smile. I love that cover. I actually looked at a poster like that they had in the 70s with the smiley faces. Pretty cool, pretty nice. So for all, enjoy Smile. And one last one was a fantastic, wonderful comedian. It was a genius in his trade. Mario Moreno Cantinflas, a Mexican comedian, of which the great Charles Chaplin once said that he was the greatest of all. Pretty good compliments coming from Chaplin himself. Charlotte is Pepe, the soundtrack to a great movie. And I love the cover of Mario Moreno Cantinflas and Pepe. It's absolutely fantastic. You open it up, even though it's just one album, and you can see, again, the same cover, all the stars are in the movie, and Pepe is a great album. And I hope you have a blessed new year. Merry Crinkle to you. This is LP Loco saying peace out. I hope you enjoyed my videos and come back for more. Peace.